Welcome to the definitive Soul Reaper skill tree and build tier list. In this video, we're going to go through every single skill tree in the game and also including hybrid builds. If you haven't checked out my tier list playlist, check it out below. I put my Soul Reaper one there, and I hope to make a Quincy one very soon. Anyways, let's get into the video. Up to our first skill tree, Kendo. Now, Kendo is really amazing. It is the highest damage skill tree in the game. It has the best skill boxes with Crescent Relief and Eviscerate, in my opinion. And it does stupid damage, especially vertical down, split gate, insane damage. Horizon Core is nerfed, so probably don't want to use that anymore. But vertical down, split gate still does amazing damage. And what's it called? Rising Swallow does amazing damage. So this one's probably going to go S tier or high A tier. I think that Hakuda is a better one for Arrancar, but Kendo is still amazing just because of the skill tree. If you're going to run Kendo, I recommend you run some really good ones are like, you can run Snake Kendo, which is surprisingly good, especially with Murasama. You can run Light Kendo, like I used in one of my videos. I recommend Stark. You can use C and then put pressure on them and just chase them with Flower Passage or Flowing Petals, or just eviscerate into them with Charge variant. Argante is good. You have like almost frame one counter, really short startup. Pantera is good with it. Sharp's good with it. Honestly, you can use it with anything. Spirit's really good with Kendo, I think. It's really sleeper. Unfortunately, its full res is not too good, but these moves do a ton of damage. Acid's amazing with it. You slow them and also do percent health damage, which is kind of crazy. This Z move, you can, it's not true into Mortal Ties, but you can do a lot of moves into it. If you're close enough, you can also do Contaminate into Rising Swallow, which I think is kind of overpowered. Bone is amazing. You can put pressure with the splines. Now there's two of them. Slash is good. The X move has like 0 end lag if you get parried or blocked, so just run at them. And Storm is surprisingly good with it. So Kendo, probably high A. I might put it up to S tier, we'll have to see later. But anyways, on to Speed. Speed is actually really good on Arrancars in my opinion. Especially if you run Charge Speed, you can go stupid far with all your moves, like insanely far. You get extra damage, your moves come out faster, and yeah, you can just be fast. It's really good with Storm in my opinion. I ran that in Clan Wars. It's really fun. And it's probably good with any of the ones that I said under Kendo, because any move that you can put pressure on, like Stark Dogs, you could just use that and then jump on top of them like a Ghost Cleave or whatnot. So I'm going to put this probably A tier. Unfortunately, the nerfs to its Ray costs have hurt it a lot, and Arrancars in general don't have as much Ray regen compared to other races, even after all the buffs, in my opinion. So probably going to put Speed a little under A. Probably low A. Anyways, Kido. Kido is amazing on Arrancars. You can do so many move stacks with it, especially with the Abject crit. You can go crazy with it. Where is it? Here it is. This one's amazing. If you put Hollow Bite on somebody, you just throw this at them. They either have to 50-50 hope to counter your or parry your Hollow Bite first, or they'll probably mess up, and if they get hit by the crit here, they'll get ragdolled and then hit by the Hollow Bite, so you can combo extend. And also, Charge variant is amazing with this. You could do Bala Burner into, I think Bala Gum, pull them in, and you can do like a bar combo off that. It's really insane. I think this is honestly S tier. Arrancar Kido is super annoying to fight against, because they have the best, honestly, the best skill boxes for Kido. Hollow Bite's amazing, Bala Burner's amazing. Don't run Bala Fireflies. That one actually is like kind of useless. Yeah, it infinite chases, but it's super slow, and it doesn't even do that much posture damage, so you could just block it. Yeah, that's definitely S tier. I just think it's the most annoying skill tree to fight against. Alright, moving on. We have Medic. Medic on Arrancar, I think, is actually the strongest, because you have moves like Discord and all these other ones. You have a bunch of options with your moveset. Arrancars have some of the best movesets. Like Stark is amazing on Medic. You can just stall so much time with your C, your Z, your X move. It's good with Volcanica. It's also good on, surprisingly, you can honestly use it on anything. Bone is amazing, especially because you guys have one of the best, or the best, Siphon's Wretch crit. It steals Ray, gives everyone to your party, but also guard breaks, and it's a pretty fast lunge. So honestly, Medic probably A tier. I'm gonna put it below Kendo, and probably below Speed, but Medic is probably the most viable on Arrancars. You have the best movesets, and you can make up for your shortcomings of not having a lot of damage moves, but just using a moveset. Like Soul Reapers, I don't really think have that many movesets that they can use to make it viable, but on Arrancar, you have a ton of different ones you could use. It's also really good on Phoenix, actually, because you steal a lot of Ray, and with that Ray Reiatsu Rend, you'll steal Ray, but then with Phoenix, you also apply anti-Reiatsu regen, so they'll have no Ray fighting you, and then once you get into full res, especially after they buffed it, you do insane stuff. Like, you have now, I think you have like turrets that spawn. I don't know which move it is, but they're really annoying to fight against. I actually went against one in Clan Wars. I'm not gonna lie, they pieced me up. So, yeah, Medic, A tier for sure. Alright, Hakuda. This is the best skill tree you should be running on Arrancar, because you have the best, or the second best, or actually probably the best. Your unstable crit is stupid. It's like having a second spine run, and you're full hyper armor throughout it. You can combo extend off it. It's just amazing in general. And then charge variant, oh, don't even get me started. You miss one parry, you're gonna lose a bar or 2 bars if they know how to play it. Like, I played it with light Hakuda charge, and it's genuinely insane what you can do with it. I think Arrancar Hakuda is the best Hakuda in the game right now. Second only to like maybe Quincy if they know how to stack the Quincy crit on unstable, but I think, yeah, that's just amazing on this. Alright, next we have Kendo speed. Now this is 45 Kendo, 20 speed, and this is the most common hybrid build because it gives you both pressure shift and you can also use Kendo. And Kendo SBs are amazing, like I said earlier. This one's honestly probably high A. Honestly, I'm gonna put it S tier. On my Soul Reaper one, I didn't put this one S tier, but I think I might change that next time I do it. And I think it's just amazing. Having a counter is awesome. And then, yeah, charge variant makes it even more overpowered because all your moves do more damage, come out faster. I think delayed crossing might ragdoll still on charge. I might be mistaken. But you can do some pretty stupid stuff. Especially with Stark, you can just do C move into charge, Kendo, eviscerate, and you're just gonna either guard break or just get them. It's gonna be crazy. Anyway, speed Kendo. I think this one's also amazing, especially on a Arrancar, because of charge variant. Charge variant makes all your moves just like 10 times better. Like, you are a little more squishy, or a lot more squishy actually. But if you were good at parrying and dodging, you can completely outplay your opponent. Like, your Fast Fang in charge goes so far. So I'm probably gonna put this also S tier. And you get a counter, because you're going 40 speed, 25 Kendo. You should run Kendo SBs with both of these builds, in my opinion. But it is preference. Yeah, charge variant makes a lot of your builds very viable. Alright, up next, hybrid builds. Now, by hybrid builds, like I said earlier, this is just in general a bunch of like off-meta things you could do, or like mix and match between a bunch of skill trees. Like, you can run Haku Kido, which is I think 40 Hakuda, 25, or like, it's a mostly Kido build, but then you also run ground Hakuda, because with your Sero Confinement and other moves, you'll do insane guard break, and then you can combo extend off it, you can move stack with it. Bala Burner is amazing, so run Hollow Bite Bala Burner on that, and yeah, it's kind of stupid. Probably gonna put this, honestly, A tier. There's a lot of good builds you can do. Like I said, Haku Kido. I'm gonna think of another one that you could do. Honestly, I think the only problem is Haku Kido. Haku Kido's just amazing on Arrancar. Like, look at this spread. Arrancars are overtuned. Charge variant makes everything viable. Anyways, comment below what you would change if you think that anything should be higher or lower. And thanks for watching.